Hello everyone and welcome to Retro Brick Reviews and welcome to my review of what is a very small LEGO Harry Potter set. The fourth polybag released for the Harry Potter theme ever and the only 2018 Harry Potter polybag. This is set number 30407, Harry's Journey to Hogwarts. This set comes with 40 pieces, one minifigure plus an owl, and it retails in the United States for a hefty $4, where it can be found at Target stores and maybe Walmart, but I've only ever seen it at Target, so we'll go with that. And without any more further ado, let's begin with this review, starting with our Soul minifigure. So here we have this version of Harry Potter in his Gryffindor uniform, which is a bit odd for him journeying to Hogwarts, as I think that every single time he went to Hogwarts, he always changed into his Hogwarts uniform on the train, and he always got on in casual clothing, but I think it was a really smart choice to just include him in his Gryffindor outfit in this set. And in general, while this figure isn't exclusive, it's super nice to get a really fantastically done Harry Potter minifigure at such a low price, because this figure is not exclusive. It also comes in the Hogwarts Great Hall, but is $100 in that set, so maybe not. But all of these parts, just not assembled in this way, do also come in the Quidditch match set and in the Hogwarts Swamping Willow. And the head also comes in the Aragog set and the Hogwarts Express. But, I mean, this is such a cool, cheap way to get it, and, like, literally the best value you're getting for these torsos is in the Great Hall, where they are $33 a pop, so getting one of these uniforms for $4 is pretty good. And it's always nice to have extra Harry faces, and especially that hairpiece, which was designed exclusively, at least for the moment, for the new Harry Potter sets, and isn't popping up anywhere else. So, like, this and the minifigure series are the easiest ways to get it, and since this isn't a 1 in 30 chance, I think this is the best way of getting this hairpiece at the moment. And it's still a really great hairpiece, and it works basically perfectly for a young Daniel Radcliffe. They used it for the Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets, and they're continuing to use it for the Prisoner of Azkaban sets this year. And honestly, it works pretty well, and I never even thought of it because I was sure that they'd go for something shorter, but this hairpiece totally does work for the Prisoner of Azkaban. With Harry being taller and having different face proportions, it totally works, and it looks shorter even though it's the exact same piece. They are not using this for Goblet of Fire, though, because his hair is absolutely lengthy. But yeah, so anyways, that's fine. A bit unfortunate thing, though, is that with this face print, just this one on the front on this, well, all of the versions of this face print, so this and in all 5 sets, the scar, it should go in that bit where the hair is parted, but unfortunately on this face, the scar is a bit too far off to the right. Well, his left, our right from where we're looking. So so you can see it if I turn the hair like this. But that looks a bit strange, but just removing the hairpiece altogether. Yeah, the scar's pretty good. The face is very Daniel Radcliffe-y for him being so young. Well, I guess that was weird sentence construction. It looks a lot like a young Daniel Radcliffe. With the smile and the eyebrows, it's very good. The chin is great. Alternate face. Here, the scar is lined up, which is good. And you get the, actually, this is... Now the scar's lined up, as is the hair with the head. And, yeah, this looks a bit less actor accurate, but it's very, like, expression accurate. This is a very good, super scared, that's a good expression to have for Harry from this era. As I accidentally obliterate my camera. Thanks, y'all. Okay, so, ignore that. But his accessory is just the dark brown wand piece, which comes in a bunch of other sets and in, like, half of the collectible minifigures. So pretty common color to get, but it's cool. He does get some other accessories as well, but I'll take a look at those when we get to the build. The torso is the simplest design for a Hogwarts uniform, like, ever. Like, the 2001 version was more complex, but it looks very nice with just a couple of wrinkles, the stripe along the bottom, which is super nice looking, And the tie, no Hogwarts crest, because that actually is accurate. That should not be on the jumper. I actually didn't even realize that until I saw these figures revealed back in February of 2018, and I was like, hey, wait, why don't they have the crests? It's like they did on the 2010 version. Then I look at it, and they actually don't. So I spent literally 8 years of my life thinking that they were supposed to have the crests because a Lego minifigure had them. But that's just the way it is sometimes. But anyway, this is accurate. The back print is very simple with just a couple more creases. The back of the neck, as I yeet him away, and the back of the stripe. He has short minifigure legs, which perfectly work for his youth here. So yeah, that's Harry, and while he is the only actual minifigure in the set, we do still get one other character, so let's take a look at her now. Why not? So here we have literally the only thing from the 2010 Harry Potter sets that LEGO deemed good enough to be brought back here. Here we have Hedwig, who, yeah, is the same exact Hedwig we've been getting ever since 2010. We got her in several sets that year, we got her a couple times in 2011, and we got her 4 times in 2018. Specifically in the Hogwarts Whomping Willow, the Hogwarts Great Hall, with the Prisoner of Azkaban Harry that comes in the minifigure series, and right here. And, I mean, yeah, it totally makes sense. This Hedwig is basically perfect, I'd say. I mean, the eyes are great, and they give her a very nice expression. The beak is cute. You have the feathery printing on the body, as well as at the bottom of the head. You have the cute little molded feetsies. There is, I mean, I don't know, maybe they could cut out that little stud at the bottom and just have the feet be the bottom with the stud opening. But I don't think it's worth an entire new mold just to do that, so this is perfectly fine. We have the feather printing, which is great. Well, not printing. The feather molding, actually, so that's actually better than printing would be, so that's good. I mean, yeah, it's Hedwig. We've had this figure before, but this is just a nice version of it to get, and I'm perfectly fine with them just not doing anything new here, since, hey, if it isn't broke, why fix it? So yeah, that's Hedwig. So now let's shove Hedwig in a cage and call it a build. Well, I mean, that was kind of callous of me. I mean, the cage is a very nice build, and it looks nice. The problem is just that, I mean, like, if we compare this to Harry, yikes, the cage is bigger than Harry is. And, I mean, remember, he would be holding it out in front of him, so it should look something like this. So that's kind of awkward, with this not even, like, reaching the ground. Although, like, to be fair, it can't be helped, since, like, just the size of Hedwig to the minifigure is already really inaccurate, and that's just how LEGO animals are, so that's how the cage has to be, and it is literally probably the smallest it could possibly be and still comfortably fit Hedwig in there. And even then, you're not easily getting her out, so unless you take off the top. I mean, you could pop her out, but it's like, yeah, the bars actually stop her, so you cannot do that. So, yeah, so it's literally like they could not have made this more compact, and I applaud it for that, and it is a creative and unique build. I like the 4 telescope pieces, and I really like the 8 studs with holes in them in gold. Those are cool. I like that at the top you have a clip, so you could just attach it to any sort of bar, and that also represents the handle, of course. And then you also have anti-studs, the top and bottom, so you could connect it to any open studs you want. And here you have pole connections, so you could connect those up to anything, and you could use those to actually have Harry grab the cage. And again, this is totally wonky, so I don't know, maybe if you make like a mini-land scale Harry, that would work? I don't know. I mean, like, this is pretty wonky, but it's very nice, and I definitely applaud the effort. And I think that having it be in a polybag instead of an actual set definitely does help its case. Anyway, our other build is Harry's trolley, which is a very similar build to Ron's trolley from the Hogwarts Express set from this year. And this works as a great complement to that. In general, this set works as a great little complement to go with your Hogwarts Express set. But unlike Ron's trolley, this trolley has a lot cooler stuff in it. Instead of just having a couple briefcases and a stupid fat rat who won't even turn yellow, why, first, here we have a random 1x2 brick. I have literally no idea what that is. I don't know why it's dark red. Like, maybe I think they should have done that piece in gray. like light gray, that would have made more sense and would have blended in. So I guess that's supposed to be something. I don't know. I guess Harry's just taking along a bunch of brick to Hogwarts, unless that's about... I mean, I guess it could be like a box of something, like maybe a box of potion ingredients. I don't know. That's just my best guess, considering that on top we do have the cauldron piece, the mini one, which is the leprechaun pot in gunmetal gray, which is cool to get in such a cheap set, as the only other ways you can get this, to my knowledge, are in the $70 Whomping Willow, $100 Great Hall, and $400 direct-to-consumer, so it's great to get it in such a cheap way here. For other stuff, though, I'll just dump it out. So we get the briefcase piece in black, which is far less common than the standard brown one. So that's cool to get, especially since with the new Fantastic Beasts briefcase, while unlikely, it's possible that they might be phasing out these old ones. So, you know, just in case, it's nice to stock up. Our other thing that was definitely really cool, it's a book in brown, and this is the cheapest way to get any of the new book pieces, in any color to my knowledge. And I mean, yeah, no printing, but that's fine. As I keep dropping it, and I hit my thing again, this review is kind of unprofessional, I'm sorry. But yeah, so anyway, the book is nice. Inside you have a printed 1x2 tile showing you how to perform Wingardium Leviosa. And these prints are not exclusive, as the book in this color also comes in some other sets. And the tile also comes in the Hermione Brickheads figure and in the Hogwarts Whomping Willow. And the book piece, oh, and it also comes in Go Brick Me and the Hermione Brickheads figure. So this exact same book, textbook, comes with the Hermione Brickheads. So I guess that's some nice continuity, I suppose. But yeah, so nothing exclusive, but I wasn't really expecting it. And it's nice to even get a print, as they totally could have gotten away with just having that be a blank tile. And before we wrap up this video, let's take a look at the packaging, instructions, and the extra pieces. And we'll do that right now. So this is the baggie. It's a bag that Lego bricks come in. Amazing, I know. And yeah, Harry Potter logo. On the front you have all the info on the left, and on the front, and in the main section, you have Harry with his trolley. The book's falling out to show you that to accentuate it and show you the tile inside, and you get Hedwig in the background, and Harry's not holding her because, you know, physically impossible. And on the back, you have your Legoland coupon and some legal stuff. The instructional pamphlet is a pamphlet, so it's just front and back. On the front, you have Harry Potter, the image of the build, win, and instructions for Harry in the cage. On the back, you have instructions for the trolley, advertisement for the 3 main sets, and a Lego Life ad. Okay, moving in for the finale. Last thing we get is extra pieces, and we get a few. We get a spare dark brown wand, as well as the sprue, of course, so that's always nice to get. We get a gray Exoforce hand, brown stud, and a gold stud with a hole in the center, which is another really cool extra to get. So, like, really, the brown stud is the only thing here that's not a great extra. Or, well, the Exoforce hand is just kind of meh, but it's always nice to get that since that's a really useful piece. It's fantastic to get the wand and the sprue since those are still new pieces, and it's always great to get so many extras of those. And, you know, this Holy Stud is just kind of cool. I've always liked the Holy Stud, and getting it in extras of such cool colors is just neat to me. So, yeah, so, overall, would I recommend this set? Well, that comes with a couple of statistics. Number 1, do you have the Hogwarts Express? I think it's the main one, because this set is clearly designed to be a companion piece to the Hogwarts Express. Specifically, the 2018 version, although you could really use it with any of them. Like, if you have a previous version, this could go with it well. Although it is, again, really designed to go with the 2019 version, with the trolley sharing the same design as Ron's. And I mean, for that, I would definitely recommend it, just so you can have Harry and Ron with their trolleys both. That's just a nice thing to me, and I like having both of them. If you don't have that set, I mean, this is still a great parts pack. Even if you're not a fan of Harry Potter at all, this set does come with the new wand pieces. You get Harry's new hairpiece. You get the owl piece. You get 8 holy studs, 4 telescopes, the cauldron, the new book piece, a suitcase. I mean, you get a ton of fantastic parts in this set. the point where, honestly, maybe the best thing about this set is those. Like, this is just a wonderful parts pack. And, I mean, hey, you get an awesome figure. You get Holy Studs, as I've already mentioned. You get Hedwig, which is really cool to get in such a cheap way. And yes, I know she's also in the minifigure series. But that figure is only a 1 in 20 chance of getting it. So, you know, same thing with the hairpiece, because, yeah, it comes in the minifigure series, but that one's 1 in 30 chance. So, yeah, obviously just buying a set where you know exactly what you're going to get is probably your best bet for getting a Harry Potter minifigure. As well as both of these great pieces, since you'd have to really test your luck to get both of them with just buying a couple blind bags. So yeah, and I mean, the accessories are great. I've gone over everything in the set many times. You get the point. I'm going to zoom in a bit more. Let's back out. There you go. So that's my final verdict. It's pretty cool. Would I recommend it? I mean, yeah, it's $4. It's literally an impulse buy. Just if this is still at your Target, and it very well might be, because, like, literally it took forever. This was outside of the Bricktober pack, which I don't even know how someone found that. Like, I haven't even been told how that was gotten. It was gotten for me as a Christmas gift, though. And I believe it came from out of state. But anyway, this set, though, like, literally, it was one of the things I asked for my mom, and she spent literal months tracking this baggie down, ordering it from all sorts of different places who said they had it on their website, but then didn't. And eventually she just buckled down and paid like $20 on eBay for it. And then the next time I walk into Target in early 2019, they just have like 30 of these in the Lego Movie 2 section. That was fun. So yeah, there's a good chance that your Target still has the set, and I would definitely recommend picking one up. Heck, maybe even more. Again, fantastic parts pack. If I see one of these, if I see another one of these at another point, I very well might consider picking a second one up, just for all the cool pieces in it. And yeah, so that's where I end this video, and I thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all come back for the next one, whenever that is. I mean, probably sometime soon, since I'm a lot less busy now, and I have a lot of stuff to cover before June 1st, when we get all of the new Harry Potter sets. All of the new Harry Potter sets. I have to finish covering all of the new Harry Potter sets before we get the new wave of the new Harry Potter sets. Yeah. I mean, I still have a few to go. So yeah. I'm finishing this review now. I'm turning off the camera because I don't feel like blabbering any longer, because I've spent 18 minutes talking about a Lego Harry Potter $4 polybag. Yep, see ya.